Marja River was not really a river. It was a thin, stubborn stream that crawled behind the village like a tired snake. During dry seasons, it almost disappeared, leaving cracked earth and disappointed faces. For years, the people complained about it. Farmers said the water was too little. Traders said the village would never grow. Parents warned their children, "Don't expect much from this place." Jonah, a quiet 16-year-old boy, heard those words more than anyone. His family owned a small vegetable garden that barely survived. Every morning before school, he walked to the stream with 2 plastic buckets, filled them slowly, and carried them home. It was heavy, boring work, and his friends laughed at him. "While you are carrying water," they joked, "others are carrying dreams." Jonah never argued. He only wiped his forehead and kept walking. One afternoon, he noticed something strange. Near the edge of the stream, a wild tomato plant had grown, taller and greener than any in their garden. No one had planted it. No one had cared for it. Yet it stood there full of life. He wondered why. The next day, Jonah began pouring the leftover water from his buckets around that spot instead of on the hard road. Weeks later, more small plants appeared: pepper, herbs, tiny flowers. The soil there stayed soft even when other places turned to dust. An idea, small but stubborn, entered his mind. Without telling anyone, Jonah started planting seeds along the narrow path from the stream to his house. Each day, he spilled a little water on purpose. Not much, just what his tired arms could manage. Months passed. A thin green line began to follow the path like a quiet miracle. People noticed. Old Mrs. Cade asked, "Who planted these?" Jonah shrugged. Maybe the water did. Some laughed, but others began to copy him. Children dropped seeds while playing. A shopkeeper planted a mango tree near his door. The path that once carried only dust slowly carried color. The following year, the stream rose higher than usual. The roots Jonah had encouraged held the soil together, and the water no longer ran away so quickly. Birds returned. Traders stopped under the new shade. The village felt different, as if it had learned to breathe again. One evening, the village head called a meeting. "We kept waiting for big help from far away," he said, looking around. But change walked in on the legs of a boy with 2 buckets. Everyone turned to Jonah. His face burned like hot iron. He realized something then. He had never planned to save the village. He only tried to use what was already in his hands. Years later, travelers passing through would admire the green path and call it River Road, believing it had always been beautiful. Only a few remembered the days when it was nothing but cracked ground and complaints. Jonah grew older, but he kept carrying water. Not because he had to, because he understood the secret the stream had taught him. Great change rarely arrives with loud footsteps. It usually begins as a quiet habit. A single bucket, a single seed, a single person refusing to say, "It is too small to matter." The world often waits for heroes while ignoring gardeners. Yet most miracles grow the way plants do, slowly, faithfully, close to the ground. And every life, like every village, becomes what it is watered with. Thank you for listening to this story on Lakeside Chronicles, a place where words heal, inspire, and remind us that every life can begin again. If this story touched your heart, please subscribe and follow for more stories that will strengthen your mind and